Hey, what's up guys? Back with another video here, and today we're going to take a look at everything that I got this year at New York Comic Con. Let's go. Alright guys, so I just got back from New York Comic Con yesterday, so I'm back home now. I was only there for 2 days, so I went Thursday and Friday, my first time going. I wish I would have planned it way more in advance and went for the whole 4 days. So when I went to book tickets, it was very last minute. Saturday was sold out, so they just had Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So I just grabbed Thursday, Friday since it was super last minute. Figured I would just do 2 days this year, see how it is, because it was my first time. And then for next year, maybe I'll see about going longer. So for sure, 2 days was not enough. So next year, planning on going for the whole 4 days, and I can't wait. It reminds me of Star Wars Celebration a lot, so that same kind of vibe, big con, big convention. So had a lot of fun. I got some stuff the 2 days I was there, so I'm kind of going to show you guys everything that I ended up picking up, some of the free stuff that I got, and some of the exclusives that I bought. So first we'll start off with a lot of the smaller things. So some of the stuff that I got from the show store. So one thing was this New York Comic Con magnet. So I grabbed the magnet. I also grabbed the same thing, but the pin version of it. So we got the pin as well. And then I also grabbed the show exclusive pin. So we grabbed those from the show store, and then I got 2 more things from the show store, but I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Alright, at the Gentle Giant booth, I got this free Aew Minifigure. They were kind of just handing them out. I guess it's a new line they're going to release next year. So I got a couple of these. At the Little Shop of Pins booth, I got this very random pin with an alien and a bunch of cats. So this is a gift for my 2 cats, but it's really a gift for me. But I grabbed this pin. It's cool, funky. I like stuff like that. Then this one, I believe, was at the the Hallmark booth, because Hasbro wasn't there this year. So it is just a Mando pin, the Razor Crest. So I actually grabbed a couple of these. Then, if you guys watch any of my videos, you guys will see I picked up a bunch of these Crunchyroll lanyards every day. It was the free con lanyard. So I literally have a ton of these that I'm going to be giving out to people. And then the guide, which was this, it's pretty cool. This book, I grabbed like 2 of these, and this has the map in there, the list of the all the artists there, list of all the vendors, all that good stuff. So pretty useful if you didn't have the map, or pretty useful if you didn't have like the app on your phone, just cause like literally all the schedules for all the panels and shows is in here. I think there's a map in here, yeah, and then the map too. So like when we were waiting in line, I saw people like mapping out where they're gonna go and all that stuff. Alright, so this was a freebie too. I grabbed a couple of these for me and my brother. So this is the free t-shirt they gave out if you were at the Super Mario panel. So there's Bowser's, his claw, his hand right there. And then on the back, it's the movie logo. Super Mario Brothers, the movie. And then on the sleeve, it has the New York Comic Con logo, which is dope. So you gotta love free shirts, but it's basically one size fits all. So if you're not a size large, you can't wear it. Alright, so next up, this I got at the Hallmark booth. It's a convention exclusive. So the first day when I saw the line for Hallmark, it was ridiculous. So I was like, damn. So I didn't even wait because it was crazy. And then the next day I looked again and it was crazy again. But then a few hours later, like the middle of the day, there was no line. So I walked up and I'm like, do you guys still have this? They're like, yeah. I was like, hell yeah. So this is the Gonk Droid and Mouse Droid ornament. So it was only sold there. But I mean, I love droids. Come on, who doesn't love a Gonk Droid and a Mouse Droid? I haven't opened it yet, but I probably will eventually. But yeah, they're ornaments, I believe, for the Christmas tree, but I might just put them on display as is. So that was cool grabbing this. I guess people were in that line waiting for other stuff. I have no idea what. So that's that. Also, while there, ton of free bags. So this was like the official New York Comic Con bag they were giving out. So I got a couple of these bad boys. It's actually very convenient because it's a backpack. So if you didn't bring a bag, which most people did, but if you didn't, you could just put this on your back, fill it up. So I grabbed that. The Whatnot booth had these little totes. So I got a couple of these as well. These were pretty convenient too to carry stuff. And then at the Gentle Giant booth, they got this giant tote. So when I purchased a couple of things there, which you guys will see, but I got a couple of these bags as well too. So, all right, next up. So I didn't make it into the Funko booth. Didn't get the reservations. The first day they didn't open up to the public. The second day I didn't know, but they did start a standby line around 1 apparently. By the time I found out it was hundreds deep, I gave up. But I did hit on the 2 reservations at the Nycc show store, and I got both the Funko exclusives there. So I did grab Polly the Pigeon. So exclusive to the show store. So I grabbed that one. And then I also got the Pizza Rat Funko. So again, another exclusive to the show store. These 2 weren't released online or nothing like that. Only way to get them was by just being there. So at least I got something. These weren't like my top on the list. Like if I could get them, I was gonna grab them. But it's not like, oh, I'm going to New York Comic Con just to get these 2, like specific. So the main Funko I wanted was just really just that Anakin pop. The episode 2 Attack of the Clones Anakin pop with the dual sabers. I ended up getting it on Amazon, but I wanted it like from there with the con sticker. But it's cool. It is what it is. I think if I would have been there longer than 2 days, I would have got into the booth. But it looked like by the time they opened it up, Anakins were gone. So I would have grabbed some other stuff, but the main one I wanted was a tough one to get. Next up, from the Gentle Giant booth, I don't know if this is an exclusive or not. I never seen it before, and when I saw it, I'm like, I have to have it. So I got the prototype Boba Fett 12-inch from Gentle Giant. So it comes on like a giant vintage collection card, but this clamshell actually opens up. So you can take him out, you could, display him, pose him, all that stuff, and then you could literally put him right back in, and he'll be here like he was sealed, like he was never open. So that's the cool thing about this, because vintage figures, once you take that bubble off, it doesn't go back on. But I grabbed this, which I didn't see it the first time I went, but when I was walking by the booth later, someone had it in his hand. I was like, yo, where'd you get that? And then I asked them, they had more in the back, so they brought me one out. And then the main reason I went to the Gentle Giant booth was to get this. So this was only $750 made, and it was a con exclusive, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this one has a full card, 12-inch figure. Had to. The art is a scene from him in Rebels, which is dope. The figure. So I was surprised, like, these weren't, like, flying. They were selling, but, like, this was the first booth I went to, and the line wasn't crazy. And I was happy that it wasn't crazy, because if you guys watched any of my videos from day 1 or day 2, the first part, you guys would have saw that as soon as they opened the doors, everybody started running. So when I got there, the line wasn't bad, which was great. I mean, it was selling consistently, but, like, people are sleeping on this bad boy. And as soon as the Ahsoka show comes out and we see this man live action, everyone's going to want to go nuts for anything Thrawn. I love Thrawn, period, just from Rebels, regardless if he shows up or not. But super happy to get this. Yeah. Bam. Alright, so the last thing I got probably was the highlight of the trip. It was a very unreal experience. I mean, even though it was so quick, literally 5-10 seconds, and all I said to them was, hey, how you guys doing? It was just unreal. But I did the dual photo op with Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox, aka Marty and Doc Brown. And this is just my childhood right here. I grew up on Back to the Future. This is probably, between this trilogy and the original Star Wars trilogy, it's close to which one is my favorite, because I grew up watching both of them nonstop. But, like, just to be able to be there with these two guys, And like it's crazy because some people were doing the plexi divider. Like I know Sebastian Stan was, and I thought about getting a photo with him too. But like I'm not gonna pay 200 and there's a plastic thing. Like come on. But with these guys, I would have risked it just because like it's not every day that they're there together, and at their age they're still doing this. So and also for their picture, it didn't mention if they were gonna use it. So I was like, either way, like I'll just be happy just to be able to see them, like, and they didn't use it, so it was great. I was able to, get up right up in there, like we're just three grumpy old men just hanging out at New York City Comic Con. So definitely the highlight of the trip was this photo op. Now I wanted to get an autograph too, but yo, epic photos at NYCC. The setup, terrible. Very terrible. So Epic Photo Ops was in Anaheim at Celebration, and it wasn't as bad, but I just think because it was spread out more. Because like the photos in Anaheim, the photos were like right here, right, and then the autographs was like a hole along the walls. But here, it was all in one area, and it was just autographs, nothing but line in the middle. The photo ops was here in the back. It was very congested, very unorganized. So I just didn't even want to deal with that hassle of being down there. So hopefully next convention I go to that Michael J. Fox is at, I can get that autograph. That'd be great. So that's pretty much it for everything I got at New York Comic Con, guys. Comment down below what your favorite thing was that I picked up. There were some more things that I kind of liked, wanted, but just some of the lines were just crazy. And with me only being there 2 days, I don't want to kill so much time in lines for stuff that I wasn't like, oh, I have to have this. Like, there was some cool stuff I would have got it, just it'd be a cool souvenir. But like, just the lines were just wild, man. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.